Have you ever talked to your phone, your smart speaker or your car and had it respond like magic? You say, "What's the weather?" and boom, it shows you. But how does a computer really understand our voice? Behind this seemingly simple task lies a fascinating world of sound processing, artificial intelligence and millions of lines of code. Today, we are going to break it all down in a simple way, so you will know exactly what's going on the next time you talk to your device. Speech recognition is the type of technology that allows computers to understand spoken language and convert it into text or commands. Basically, it's how machines hear you and then try to figure it out what you said. We see it everywhere, on our phones, TVs, cars, smart homes, and even in medical settings. The main goal? Turn sound into something digital that a machine can understand and respond to, just like we human would. So how does it actually work? Let's break it down. You speak, a microphone captures your voice and turns it into digital data. That data gets analyzed and broken into pieces like pitch, tone and timing. Artificial intelligence, specifically deep learning models, compares those pieces to known sounds and words. The result? It figures out what you said and converts it into a text or an action. Sounds simple, but there is a lot of happening under the hood. Everything starts with your voice, which is just a vibration in the air. When you speak, the microphone picks up those sound waves and transforms them into a digital signal. This is done through a process called analog to digital conversion. Basically, your voice is sampled thousands of times per second to create a numeric version of the sound. This digital form is what the computer uses for the next steps. The clearer the audio, the better the accuracy. Background noise or bad mic quality can really throw things off. Now that we have the digital audio, the next step is feature extraction, identifying the important parts of the sound. That is where computer creates something called spectrogram, a visual representation of your voice, showing how frequencies changes over time. Think of it as a musical fingerprint of your words. The system breaks your speech into small time frames, often just 20 milliseconds long, and analyzes pitch, volume and timing. These patterns are crucial for telling about sounds like B, D and P. This is where AI takes over. Your audio features are fed into a neural network, a system trained on thousands or even millions of hours of speech. These models learn the probability of sound combinations forming certain words. For example, they learned that TH followed by UH is likely part of the word the. Alongside this, a language model helps predict what words are most likely based on grammar and context. That's how it can guess you meant recognize speech and not recognize beach. It's not just sound matching, it's a real-time prediction, context understanding and correction. Once your words are identified, the system converts them into text or executes a command. If you are using a voice assistant and say, "Turn on the lights," the computer translates the sentence, understands the intent and sends the command to your smart lights. If you are dictating, it simply types what you said. Some systems even go further. They recognize your tone, emotion or accent to adapt the response better. Speech recognition has gone from a cool gimmick to a game changer. It powers hands-free devices, helps people with disabilities communicate, lets doctors take notes during the exams, and makes call centers more efficient. It also helps break language barriers and improve communication all over the world. But even with all this technology, it's not perfect. Speech recognition still struggles with accents or dialects it was not trained on, background noise like music or traffic, similar sounding words like to or two. These are also privacy concerns. Since your voice data might be processed on cloud servers, that's why companies are working on on-device speech processing and improving diversity in training data. So the next time you talk to your phone, remember, your voice goes through an amazing journey. From raw sound to intelligent prediction, speech recognition is a true blend of sound science and artificial intelligence. Thanks for watching. If you find this video helpful, please like, subscribe and drop a comment. Until then, talk to your device nicely. They are listening.